Oh yeah, much better looking evening here tonight in Houston. It's the middle game of this series, Rangers and Astros. Rangers hoping for a win, try to even this thing up at a game apiece.
Kai Wang Tang taking the ball for the Astros today. So far, 3.12 ERA in his 15 games. 2 starts, making his 3rd start of the year. He likes his off speed.
2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss, so he gets Peterson on 3 pitches to start the game.
The set and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And the sweeper takes care of Nimmo, so back.
And this one is in the air out to right field. Cole waiting on it out there. He makes the catch, so the Rangers go in order in their half of the first inning. It's Jacob deGrom's turn to show off a little bit here in the sunlight.
Well, he's 3-2 in the year with his 8 starts, 2.62 ERA. Looking for a career win number 100 this afternoon. We know.
And he hits this ball deep out to left field, and that one is gone. 4th of the year for Altuve, a leadoff home run, and it puts Houston on the board first here tonight. And that has been a bit of a problem for deGrom. 7 home runs allowed.
Well, he got into a hitter's count, falling behind, and the location of this pitch is right down the middle. We know Altuve is not up there to take. He is a guy ready to swing the bat and got a pitch he can handle.
A little bumpy here early as Paredes hits that into left field, and Osuna able to circle in and make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
And here comes deGrom. There's a swing and a drive down the right field line, and that one too is out of here. Alvarez gets a hold of a fastball and yanks it out. His 15th home run of the season. It's 2-0 Houston.
Well, right after an 8-pitch at bat with Paredes, deGrom has to throw an 8th pitch to Alvarez, and it was a fastball right down the middle. And that was about as center cut as can be, and we mentioned that righties have a tougher time with a 4-seam fastball than lefties do. Well, Alvarez, not just a left-handed hitter, one of the best left-handed hitters in all of baseball, and that's not one he's going to miss very often.
So just
there's the 0-2 and a swing and a miss. Walker strikes out. So first strikeout for deGrom tonight.
deGrom turns, kicks, and throws. And a swing and a miss. A sharp slider there takes care of Shoemaker. But the damage is done.
There's a 3-2, and that's inside, ball 4. So he draws his 23rd walk of the season.
Trying to throw out runners if they try.
All right, this one lined out over third. That gets down for a base hit. Carter pulls up at second. So Osuna with a base hit.
A long pause and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets Berger chasing the same pitch he laid off 1 pitch prior.
For Jansen. Oh, that was tight, and he thinks it got him, and apparently it did, and the bases are loaded. Whoa, that one gets away. Streaking in from third. Carter, the throw. They get him. I'm pretty certain the Rangers will check upstairs to see if that is worth.
Just very unlucky here. The ball bounces right back to Vasquez, and you see the good job of covering by Tang.
That's low, ball 4. So he's walked for a second time. With a 1-2, and that's bounced in the hole short. Diving stop by Shoemaker. What a play. He doesn't have a throw anywhere. And the Rangers have 2 men on. Duran is on with an infield hit.
Shoemaker kept that from going into left field, but it's an infield hit for Ezekiel Duran. And the Rangers have runners at first and second with 1 out now for Alejandro Osuna.
In the second inning. And he chops this one. Right side of the infield. High hop. And the throw will go to first. That's all they could get. Osuna turned back, but Carter gets to third base. Duran to second.
3-2 on the way. Swinging a chopper over Tang. Charged by Altuve. He picks it up. Throws to first. Just in time for the final out.
Spectacular as it gets. There's a swing, and that ball is driven a mile. Nobody's going to catch that one either. Solo home run for Christian Walker. It gives him 11 now this year, and it gives Houston a 3-0 lead.
Well, Jansen setting up away, and it didn't get away. And that ball hit very hard. This is a small park, but that had nothing to do.
It's a 29 2/3 inning scoreless streak.
Yep, here's a drive deep down the right field line. Nimmo looking, it's gone. This is the same spot where Alvarez hit his. Zach Cole, his 3rd home run of the year. 4 solo home runs for Houston, and the Astros lead 4-0.
Well, you can give up solo home runs, but you don't want to give up 4 of them. And credit the Astros, and yet another home run coming on the 4-seam fastball.
Tang has just walked Jansen on 4 pitches. So here we go. 5th inning. Rangers get that lead man on. They're setting up in. They go with a breaking ball away, and they miss. So, 2nd walk in the inning.
As Brandon Nimmo digs in and swings and drives one to deep center. Matthews going back, still back to the track, and he makes the catch. Jansen tags at 2nd, but he'll stay right there.
He doesn't catch it.
So now a bouncer right side of the infield. Walker way over. Nobody covering 2nd. Everybody safe. Oh, they call him out at 2nd. Well, I thought he had beaten it, but apparently not. The inning is done. 1-2. Berger chops it to shortstop, and that's a bobbled pick there by Shoemake. Berger is on to start the inning. That is a base hit.
Santos swings and skies one to center. Easy play for Matthews, circling behind it. Moving into right center, he makes the catch.
1 strike pitch, and that one is lined out to center, a base hit, and so the Rangers have a couple of men on here against De Los Santos. Okay, feeling a little better.
Swinging a hard ground ball into center field, a base hit. Berger waved around 3rd. He comes home. Matthews' throw is cut off. An RBI single for Jock Peterson. Joe Espada leaving his lefty weapon in the bullpen, while the Rangers' left-handed hitting leadoff man drives in the 1st run of the game for Texas.
Well, the question even more salient now. But here comes Espada, and here comes King. At least one horse is out of the barn.
1-2. Fastball line to left field, slicing away from DeCenzo, going back. He makes the catch just in front of the edge of the Crawford box.
Chance to really change the complexion of this one, and he swings and hits one high in the air to center. Matthews is back though and makes the catch. Well, the Rangers get a run in. They leave them loaded in the 7th inning. Another one right over the plate. Matthews missed it though, high in the air to center field. And Osuna makes the catch, 1 away. Houston won the opener yesterday 2-0. Lead 4-1 today, and Quantrill gets strike 3 called on Cole. 2 up, 2 down. Bouncer left side of the infield. High hop for Young, and he throws out DeCenzo. The inning is done. A 1-2-3-7. That's high. Ball 4, so Berger is on.
Berger moves. Here's the pitch. It's up and in, ball 4.
Let's see. Looks like they want it up. And that one is in the air out to right field. Cole going back near the wall, reaches out and makes the catch right as he hits the wall. Foscue just missed. Peterson waiting on a payoff, and that is outside, ball 4. Wow. 2-strike pitch, and that is in the air, center field. Matthews will make the catch.
Now the 2-1. And that breaking pitch is hit into right center, but closing and sliding is Matthews, and he makes the catch. He was already cheating in that direction.
1-1. Bouncer back by the mound, knocked down by Abreu. McCutchen hustling, and he gets there in time, and it gets a tying run to the plate in the 9th inning.
Yeah, if Abreu doesn't touch that, I think it's going to be an out.
Bouncer shortstop, and that will be an easy play to second to win this one. Abreu does get the final man. Rangers leave 2 more, and they fall short tonight 4-1. And this slumbering offense continues to struggle. It's been a story at home, and unfortunately contagious as they hit the road. 4-1. The final. We'll come back and wrap it up for you here in a moment.